Life doesn't always go according to plan. You lose your job. Someone breaks your heart. A loved one passes away. In those moments, when everything seems to fall apart, what do? What would a Stoic do? In this video, we'll explore how Stoic philosophy, especially the powerful ideas of Amor Fati and the dichotomy of control, can help you stay calm and grounded when life feels like it's collapsing. No fluff, just timeless wisdom that's helped people survive wars, exile, and heartbreak, and can help you too. Part 1. What it means when life falls apart. We all face storms in life. Big ones. A relationship ends. You lose someone close. You're laid off, broke, sick, or alone. Sometimes it's not just one thing. It's everything at once. That's when it feels like the ground beneath you is breaking. In modern life, we're told to stay positive or just keep going. But when you're in real pain, that advice feels shallow. What you need isn't a motivational quote. What you need is something solid. The Stoics gave us that. They didn't promise that life would be easy. In fact, they expected hardship. But they believed that peace is always possible, even when your world is on fire. Let's talk about how. Part 2, the dichotomy of control, your inner shield. One of the most important ideas in Stoic philosophy is this. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. Epictetus. This is a dichotomy of control, and it's the key to inner calm. Water wave, imagine this. You're in a boat, caught in a violent storm. You can't stop the storm. You can't control the waves or the wind, but you can steer. You can hold the oar. You can choose not to panic. The Stoics taught that we can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. What's not in your control? What people do or say. The past. The future. Illness, accidents, or death. The economy. Whether someone loves you or leaves. What is in your control? Your thoughts. Your choices. Your values. Your effort. Your attitude. When life falls apart, the most powerful thing you can do is ask. Backhand index pointing right. Is this within my control? If the answer is no, let it go. If the answer is yes, focus your energy there. This isn't about giving up. It's about choosing where to put your strength. And that's powerful. Part 3, Amor Fati, loving what happens. When life goes wrong, most people resist it. Why did this happen to me? This isn't fair. I wish things were different. These are natural thoughts, but they trap us in suffering. The Stoics offered a different path. They called it Amor Fati, Latin for love of fate. Not merely to bear what is necessary, still less to conceal it, but to love it. Marcus Aurelius. This doesn't mean you enjoy pain. It means you accept what happens, and then choose to use it. You lose your job? Amor Fati. Maybe now you find your true path. Someone breaks your heart? Amor Fati. Now you grow stronger, wiser, deeper. You get sick? Amor Fati. Maybe this teaches you gratitude and presence. It doesn't mean you stop feeling. It means you stop resisting reality and start shaping it. Think of fire. Throw anything into a fire, wood, debris, even garbage, and the fire consumes it. It uses it. It grows stronger. That's you. Be the fire. Part 4. Stoic practices in the middle of chaos. So, how you actually stay calm when everything feels like it's falling apart? Let's break down some practical Stoic tools anyone can use. Point 1. Daily reflection, journaling. Take 5 minutes each day to ask, what happened today that was outside my control? Did I handle it with common reason? What could I do better next time? This isn't for perfection. It's for clarity. It helps separate emotions from reality. Bonus prompt. What would Marcus Aurelius do in my situation? 2. View from above. This is a mental exercise. When you're overwhelmed, imagine pulling back like a drone rising into the sky. See yourself, then your room, then your city, then the earth, then the stars. Now ask, will this still matter in 5 years? In 100? What really matters right now? It gives perspective, and perspective gives peace. Point 3. Stoic mantras for hard times. Repeat these phrases when emotions hit hard. I am not disturbed by events, but by my opinion of them. Epictetus. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Marcus Aurelius. Let fate do her worst. I have myself. Seneca. These are shields for the soul. Point 4. Focus on small daily action. When life breaks, fix what's in front of you. Clean your space. Take a walk. Help someone else. Read something wise. The Stoics didn't believe in waiting for motivation. They believed in action. Even small, humble action. It's what builds momentum, even in a dark time. Part 5. Feel your emotions, but don't be ruled by them. One myth about Stoicism is that you should suppress emotions. That's not true. The Stoics were human. They cried. They grieved. They felt anger and fear. What they practiced was this. Don't let your emotions make your decisions. When things fall apart, feel it. Don't pretend everything's fine. Name it. I'm feeling grief, loss, fear. Don't act from it. Let the emotion rise and pass, like a wave. This is emotional resilience. You're not a robot. You're a person learning to suffer wisely. Part 6. What you still have in the darkest moments. The Stoics remind us to shift attention, not to what is lost, but to what remains. You may not control events, but you can control your integrity. You may not have comfort, but you still have courage. You may not feel hope, but you still have values. No matter what breaks, you still have you. Part 7. The gift in the chaos. Hardship is not just something to survive. It's something to use. Loss teaches love. Failure teaches humility. Rejection teaches redirection. Pain teaches presence. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Your pain is not pointless. Your story isn't over. And this chaos might just become the beginning of your strength. Final reflection. What would a Stoic do? So, when life falls apart, what would a Stoic do? They would accept what is, control what they can, let go of what they can't, act with courage, think with reason, speak with honesty, and walk forward, step by step, calm in the storm. You don't need perfect peace. You just need a steady mind and the choice to respond with strength. Even when everything feels broken, that's Stoicism. That's your path to calm. Closing CTA. If this message helped you, share it with someone who's going through a hard time. Subscribe for more Stoic tools for real life. Peace, clarity, and mental strength without the fluff. Leave a comment below. Backhand index pointing right. What Stoic idea do you use when things get hard? Until next time, stay steady, stay grounded, be like the fire. Fire. Stoicism is made for hard times. The Stoics lived in tough times, wars, exile, betrayal, loss. But they didn't just survive, they stayed steady, strong, and focused. Their secret? They didn't try to escape pain. They faced it and transformed it. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about knowing what you control, letting go of what you don't, and choosing your response wisely. That's something anyone can learn. Even today, the dichotomy of control. One of the most powerful Stoic teachings is the dichotomy of control. Some things are up to us. Some things are not. Epictetus, you can't control other people, the past, the weather, illness, or sudden events. But you can control how you respond, what you think, what you choose to do next. So when life breaks down, ask yourself, backhand index pointing right, what part of this is in my control? Let go of the rest. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. Amor Fati, love your fate. The Stoics went even further than acceptance. They practiced Amor Fati, which means love of fate, not just tolerating what happens, but embracing it as part of your growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, a blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything thrown into it. So when pain comes, use it to grow, use it to learn, use it to become stronger. That's Amor Fati. That's turning pain into power. Simple practices when life gets hard, when you feel overwhelmed. Here are 3 Stoic tools you can use. 1. Pause and breathe. Take a breath. Even one deep breath creates space between you and the panic. 2. Journal your thoughts. Write down what's bothering you. Then ask, is this my control? If not, let it go. 3. Repeat a Stoic phrase. Here are a few. This too is part of the path. I only control my response. Let fate do its work. I'll do mine. These simple lines can bring you back to center. You are stronger than you think. The Stoics believe we all have a deep inner strength. It doesn't come from perfect circumstances. It comes from facing difficulty with calm. When life falls apart, don't run from it. Stand still. Breathe. Reflect. You are still here. You still have your mind. You still have your values. That is enough to begin again. Final words. When life falls apart, remember, accept what is. Control what you can. Let go of the rest. Act with courage. Keep your values. It's not easy, but it's possible, and it's powerful. You can stay calm in the storm, not by force, but by wisdom. You can live like a Stoic. Megaphone closing CTA. If this video helped you, share it with someone who's going through a hard time. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom to help you stay grounded in a chaotic world. Shield, be like the fire. Whatever life throws at you, use it. Grow from it.